Hello, and welcome to, let's see, oh man, I'm going to take a guess that this is 62 or 63. I've been, my prostate is trying to kill me. I'm Mark Graves, just a regular guy fighting prostate cancer, and I'm glad to have you along for the ride. I've started this like 10 times, and every time I do, the little drummer boy back there, I'm hoping the microphone's picking this up. I have a, oh man, I wonder if I can pull this off. Okay, we're gonna go mobile for just a second. Oh, look at that, he stopped. How sexist of me is that to say that it's a he? Okay, so anyways, that's not the guy that's been playing back there most of the time. This guy's actually pretty good. Oh, again, I'm saying guy, I should be saying person. Okay, so I won't move the camera around. But, I was trying to do it without the drum in the background. And I finally gave up, because every time I get the camera set up and get ready to roll, then, the drum starts up. Just one of those days, somebody at the door. Okay, so anyways, yeah, so this is either 62 or 63. I'm not positive, and I apologize because I'm trying to get stuff done and do my video at the same time. So I'm gonna grab my coffee. I'm gonna make my coffee really quick. So I'm probably gonna be out of range for a minute. Hopefully the voice will still pick up. But it is Thursday, which means I'm gonna have to take the trash cans out a little bit. I'm just going to pop my, whatever this, Benefiber? Yeah, Benefiber into my coffee cup. And put a little glazed donut syrup into it. There we go. And I can't tell from here. No, I'm still in it. Thanks for putting up with that. I appreciate that. Okay. So I got my caffeine, which I'm seriously going to need. Roll my chair over here. Give me a minute to read my shirt. The symbol, yay, finally started to use the symbol. Okay, so try to get the lighting up. But anyway, it is Thursday. I already told you that. I'm a little tired. Didn't sleep very good last night. Had to get up early this morning for a doctor's appointment. I'm still playing around with this camera a little bit. There we go. Had to get up early for a doctor's appointment this morning with the one and only Dr. Bowie, my urologist. And so got up, took a shower, hopped in the Sammy. After I dried it off, man, it was dewy this morning. And then headed down to Newport Beach, masked up, had them take my temperature, and then went in to the office, and the girl looked confused. Anytime she looks confused, I know I screwed up. So I was just waiting for her to tell me. And she goes, "Oh, you have an appointment with Dr. Bowie?" I said, "I do." And she goes, "He's not here today." She goes, "He's in Fountain Valley." I'm sorry, I'm trying to find the thing on the chair here. There we go. He's in Fountain Valley today. Not the first time I've done this. I wish it was, but it's not the first time I've done this. So my appointment was at 8:50, and it was now like 8:53. And there's a little more traffic on the road. I think more and more people now are going back to work. But anyways, she says, "Do you want me to call and see if they can still take you?" And I go, they'll still take me. So jump in the Sammy, zip down Superior, get on PCH, get over to Brookhurst, zip up Brookhurst, and I just have to go right past, is it Garfield? Yeah, right past Garfield. And that's where the office is. So, throw on the mask, run in there, they check my forehead. I step in, there's nobody in the waiting room. Like, this is a good sign. So, a couple minutes later, they come and call my name, and in I go. So, take my blood pressure. I'm sitting there for a couple of minutes, and Dr. Bowie comes in. And I gotta tell you, I love this guy. If I had to guess, I'd say he's in his 30s. Maybe early 30s. To me, he just looks like a kid. I mean, he really looks young. But he is so cool. And literally, we must have sat there and just chatted for like 20 minutes about the channel and about, things that are going on in the world, and about his parents and about my parents, and blah 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 blah. And then finally, so how are you feeling? And I'm like, yeah, doing good. Medicine you gave me, the bladder spasms have calmed down. I've only wet myself a couple times since I saw you. And good. Do you want to up the medication? Nah, I think I'm good. Cool, let's leave it there. And he goes, hey, as long as you're here, rather than coming back next week, you want to get your tube changed out right now? I'm like, well, hell yeah, might as well, right? Save a trip. I love this guy. I mean, I always look forward to my trips because we do way more chatting about stuff than we do, medical talk. And I'm hoping that all falls within the window, that I'm not taking up somebody else's time. But I did feel a little bad because when I came out, there were 4 people in the waiting room. But at any rate, it was awesome. So I got the new tube put in today, and Heidi, the girl that put it in, the nurse that put it in for me, we chatted quite a bit too while she was doing it. And it was funny because I had talked to her and I said, I've never seen this done. I was thinking about taking a video of it. She goes, I go, what? She goes, it's one thing to feel it. She goes, it's a whole different thing to see it. And I'm like, you know what? You are absolutely right, Heidi. In all honesty, I probably really don't want to see the tube sliding in and out of the stoma, and then a hole in my abdomen that, eventually would close up. And I apologize for the coffee. Getting caffeine. I got a couple of t-shirt orders to do. Store's not open yet. These are for longtime customers that need to have them done. The store should be open, I don't know, a couple weeks. I'm hoping it'll cool down a little bit so it's not 100 degrees out there in the garage when I'm working on it. But I'm trying to get some caffeine in me to get me going. Since, like I said, I didn't sleep well. So on the way home, ran to CVS, picked up medications that's been sitting there for, I don't know, 6 days. And they have that 8-day cutoff. Like anything longer than 8 days, they, I don't know, give it back or put it on the shelf or something. And I swear, if I could get a nickel for every time I get a text, an email, or a phone call from CVS, happy days. I mean, that would really be nice. I just noticed little drummer boy is not drumming right now because they text me all the time. And so anyways, got the medication, shot on home, opened the mail, had to run over to the bank, got back home, and then a lot going on news-wise. And I don't watch really like regular TV. I just go to YouTube and I watch the news channels on YouTube because it's very short and I don't have a long attention span. But I did pick up a bag of Flaming Hot Cheeto popcorn the other day, and I scrubbed as hard as I could. That's all I could get off. So I'm gonna have to do another. Here, I'll show you. You can see the orange on there. I'm gonna have to really work on those again. And then I just happened to see the old commercials. Remember the Doritos commercials where the guys are working in the tire shop and he has the Dorito dust all over his fingers and he sticks his hole in the wall. And on the other side is the guy working at the keyboard, sort of a portly gentleman. And he leans over and and licks the finger. So I just sit there, I need sleep. I was just sitting there thinking of that. So I actually did try to sleep, turn on the AC in my room, laid down, and man, my head's just spinning. Just stuff to do, things to take care of. It's just bizarre. Now that I'm retired, I have so much stuff I want to get done. And, you know, I should be taking a nap, should be falling asleep. Although I should say I did doze off a little bit during YouTube. But you guys, if you've been watching this, if you've been following this, you can tell I'm tired because I ramble. I just, when I go. But anyways, I actually made notes for myself so that, so I wouldn't forget anything. Okay, so top of the list. Last night was talking about my trip to Home Depot, and I got the stuff that goes inside the toilet. So Tom, bless his heart, sent me a text today, and he says, hey, I can do that stuff with my eyes shut. So I believe early next week, I'm going to invite Tom over, and we're going to rebuild the toilet in the master bathroom, and we're going to video it. So I think that should make for some decent footage. We might have some fun with that. Let's see. I told you about Dr. Bowie. Went to the wrong place. Got the new tube. My Lupron, my next Lupron injection will be in December, and this time it's going to be a 3-monther because the 6-month just seems to kick my ass when I get it because of being on the Xtandi. So we're going to try a 3-month and see if maybe that doesn't give me, you know, so much of the initial bang and kind of eases into it a little more. I'm not explaining that right, but you know, less of a large dose, because that dose has to go 6 months. So you figure if I'm getting it 3 months, there's less in there, so maybe less interplay with the Xtandi, if that makes any sense at all. Because this last time around was bad. It was just nasty. Drumming away at it again. After a while, you don't hear it. You know, it's interesting too, because the nurse, when I went in there, she said, "Are you still taking blah blah blah?" I'm like, well, if that's what Dr. Bowie prescribed last time, then yes, I'm still taking it. And then it occurred to me that while I do take a lot of medications, but I mean, I can name Lupron, and I can name Xtandi, I can name metformin, I can name flecainide, but then I have a bunch of other ones that I take. I can name every fluid, every weight, every viscosity that's in my vehicles, the size of the filters that are in my vehicles, the size of the brake pads in there, and how often they need to be done. But I can't name stuff that I put inside my body. So it's weird. I don't know. So at any rate, let's see, that leaves us at Thursday. I got to take the trash cans out. Thanks for being there. Really, I was talking to Dr. Bowie about this today, and he said, you know what? He goes, that's totally cathartic. Cathartic? Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Cathartic. Wow, I think I'm saying it wrong. Catharsis? Cathartic? Yeah, okay. All right. Well, that was interesting. I was using this is actually, I'm getting a little better with this. I have a 35 millimeter now with a dead cat on top. And so I was shooting with that, and all of a sudden my screen went off, and I thought, well, that's weird. Battery went dead. I haven't been charging it. So anyway, started it with that one. I'm going to finish it with this one. You know, through the magic of Hollywood, I'll splice them together and see. The hard part is with this, I can't remember where I'm supposed to look. But anyways, if I look in the middle, I think it looks like I'm looking in the wrong place. I know the lens is over there, but I can't tell. So anyways, thank you for following. Thank you for the prayers. Thank you for the good thoughts. Thank you for the shaka. Thank you for the aloha, wherever you guys want to send my way. even Dr. Bowie today said that's fantastic. He goes, you know what? He's a firm believer in, the power of the mind and power of prayer and the power of good thoughts and vibes and all that kind of stuff. So send them my way. If you'd like to follow along and you're not subscribed, please do so. Just click on the subscribe button down there. Especially thumbs up, give me likes. What's the other one? Oh, the little bell, the notification. That'll let you know if a new video has come out. And I gotta get some sleep. I apologize because I know I ramble when I'm tired. So maybe I should start doing these a little early in the day. It just didn't work out. And you know what? Big round of applause for Drummer Boy back there. The cymbal. He found the cymbals. Mostly it's been the kick and the snare and a couple of the there he goes. Boom, boom, boom. I will leave it on that one. You guys have a awesome Thursday night, and I will see you tomorrow.